Student's Book, Unit 10, Lesson 1, Exercise 2. Listen and read the dialogue. Who suggests meanings for the proverbs? Melek, Inji, or both?
Inji, what does this proverb mean? The early bird catches the worm.
Well, proverbs have more than one meaning. This proverb tells us that a bird that is early, or the first to try to catch a worm, usually catches it. So it also means that to be successful, you need to be the first to do something.
How about this one? Birds of a feather flock together.
If they flock together, that means they stay in a large group. And maybe it mentions feathers because they all have similar feathers.
You mean they all look the same?
Yes, but here it means that similar people like doing the same things.
Okay, here's a strange one. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Well, you might have 4 eggs in a nest, but you don't really know how many will become chickens. So maybe it's about being careful before you know something will happen.
So you don't make too many plans before something is real. That's sensible. How about this proverb? The bird who dares to fall is the bird who learns to fly. Do you think that means you have to try something that seems scary if you want to succeed?
Yes, I do. Well done, Melek. You're getting the idea. Student's Book, Unit 10, Lesson 2, Exercise 1. A guidebook gives tourists information about a place. Listen to and read this guidebook. What is ecotourism?
Ecotourism in Egypt. Egypt is an amazing country. There are many historical places to visit, as well as stores, markets, and museums. People can go snorkeling in the Red Sea, go on a desert safari, climb mountains, or sail on the Nile. So, tourism is important, but ecotourism is becoming very popular too. Ecotourism is a way of traveling that doesn't damage the environment. It's more sustainable than traditional tourism, and it is designed to protect nature. People stay in simple accommodation, not large hotels, and they mustn't travel in ways that cause lots of pollution. Many people are starting to visit Egypt for wildlife and bird watching. There are lots of interesting birds to see here. Many kinds of birds migrate. They must fly to different countries at certain times of year to find food, make nests, or have warmer weather. The birds often must fly very long distances, and lots of their journeys go over Egypt because it is in North Africa and close to Asia and Europe. There are over 450 species of birds in Egypt, and people come from all over the world on vacations to see them. For example, Siwa Oasis is a fantastic place to see many migrating water birds. It is an important habitat, and people must protect it. People who go bird watching in Egypt will have a lot to see. They mustn't get too close to the birds because they might fly away, but they can watch from a safe distance and take lots of photographs. Wildlife watching is ideal for people who respect nature, and ecotourism is a good way for people to do this.
Student's Book, Unit 10, Lesson 3, Exercise 2. Listen to Lena's presentation about ecotourism and read her notes. Do they include any of your own ideas?
My presentation today is about ecotourism and why it is a good idea. Egypt is a very beautiful country, so we must look after it. However, lots of people want to visit Egypt because it is a very interesting place. It is good if we have lots of visitors, but tourism can sometimes mean too many big hotels and too much traffic. This can cause problems. Ecotourism is good because people can visit and enjoy the environment, but not in a way that damages the environment. These are my ideas about why I think ecotourism is a good idea. If people learn more about the environment, they will want to protect it. If tourists take care of the places they visit, they will cause less damage to the environment. If tourists stay in simple, eco-friendly accommodation, there won't be so many big hotels. If ecotourism is successful, it will create new jobs for the local people. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?
Student's Book, Unit 10, CLIL Science, Exercise 3. Listen and read. What do migrating birds eat?
A long journey. Many birds migrate to and from Egypt and across it because of where it is in the world. North Africa is hotter than Europe, so in winter, many birds leave northern European countries and fly to Egypt and other warmer places. This means that lots of interesting birds migrate to Egypt, such as eagles, falcons, and swifts. Many water birds migrate to Egypt too. You can often see large flocks of birds such as pelicans near water, along the Red Sea and Mediterranean coasts, as well as on the Nile. These birds often eat fish or plants that live in rivers, lakes, oases, and seas. Lake Karun in Fayoum is a good place to see flamingos. Some birds fly very long distances, making the same journey year after year. Even young birds that migrate for the first time seem to know how to get to the place they need to be. How do these birds know where to go? They might use the sun, the stars, or the things they can see on the way. Scientists have spent a long time trying to find out how they do this.
Student's Book, Unit 10, Pronunciation, Exercise 1. Look and listen. Then listen again and repeat. How many syllables do the words in bold have? 1,
Eagles migrate to other continents.
2,
The kingfisher lives near rivers.
Student's Book, Unit 10, Pronunciation, Exercise 4. Listen and check. Which syllable in each word is stronger than the others? Complete the rules.
Pelican. Weather. Flamingo. Successful. Falcon. Careful.
Student's Book, Unit 10, Pronunciation, Exercise 5. Listen, read, and repeat. Use the correct word stress. 1,
We go snorkeling in hot weather.
2.
Tourism is important in Egypt.
Student's Book, Unit 10, Lesson 4, Exercise 1. Listen to and read the blog. What is a habitat? Check the correct answer.
Hello, I'm Arwa. Welcome to my blog. I'm writing today about something which I think is really important. I think we should all try to protect animal habitats. Animals need safe places to live, find food, and look after their babies. They are part of our planet, so we must make sure that the things we do don't hurt them. There are lots of different habitats in Egypt, such as the desert, sea, mountains, and rivers. It is good for everybody if we protect these habitats. For example, when a habitat is healthy, lots of animals can live in one place. With good ecotourism, people can come on wildlife watching holidays. This is good for the country and good for the people, too. When people learn about wildlife, they want to protect it. We can all think about things we can do to protect habitats. For example, we mustn't waste water or drop litter. We can recycle paper so people don't cut down trees. We can also plant flowers and plants because these are great for birds and insects. You don't need a lot of space. Here's a garden box I made for my window.